Hello, everybody. Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we finalized this three-game set of misery against the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking to get a victory. We're facing Eric Lauer. He is 1-2 with an 8.25 ERA. We are 11-7. We were 11-5, but we've lost the two games fairly heartbreakingly. Robbie Ray is on the mound today. He is 3-1 with a 2.84 ERA. And we have tomorrow off, which is nice, before we see St. Louis. I came in here a little bit earlier, and I was taking a look at some of the records of these teams. We're facing some better caliber opponents here with some winning records over the next week and a half or so before we get into some division play. So we'll see what happens. We were able to take advantage of two not super great teams, kind of boost that win percentage, feel a little bit better. But now that we're facing Milwaukee, which even though they're 8-10, I feel like they're better than an 8-10 team. We are struggling a little bit. So I don't know. I went back and looked at that. I looked at yesterday's game, and it was an absolutely brutal. It was a 2-2 count with 2 outs in that 8th inning, and I walked him and then walked the next guy on really bad pitches, and I tried to sneak that fastball by, and it just did not work. And so I don't know. We'll see what we can do here today. I'd like to say that we're going to get a win, but who knows? If you'd like more baseball content from me, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. We'll play today's game and see what happens. Bam, bam, bam. Seafoam, open, overcast, Robbie Ray. Anybody needs some rest. Julio Rodriguez needs some rest. We have a lot of hot hitters. We got Sam Haggerty in today. Hell yeah. Let's go. Throw Haggerty up top. I am going to DH. Ooh, I don't want 2 lefties back to back. Wait, who am I thinking of? Oh, shoot, Dylan Moore's at third. Frick. I forgot we have an injury. Caden Marlowe. He bats left, though. Evan White is strictly first base. Ty France can play third. Good speed at the top of the lineup. And then we have a lot of right-handed batters. Who has the most power? So Oscar Hernandez, probably good in that cleanup spot. Good power. All right. Yeah, skip. He just got up to the big leagues yesterday. Stop it. Stop it, video game. Evan White, still no hits. That's a bit of a worry, but it's fine. Welcome to Seattle. Oh, it did that thing again.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
I don't know why it does that.
MLB
when the
show.
opposing,
It's
well,
the
no, the first time
Milwaukee
they did it was
Brewers
Chicago.
taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Milwaukee Brewers have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and getting to start, Robbie Ray.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
This is Bryce Terang.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
First batter of the day. Let's see if we can get a strike, get this day started off correctly.
Turns, kicks, deals, and fouled
That'll
off.
count. That'll work. Bit of a weird lineup today, and thankfully the game did not tell me to substitute Julio Rodriguez.
And strike two.
Because I don't really want to do that.
Swing and a miss.
There we go.
Him out. Some high cheese.
All right, so we're off to a good start here with an out. Good news. This has been a brutal series last couple of games. That terrible home run that we gave up didn't even warrant a drop in the difficulty at all.
Christian Yelich.
Yelich is back in the lineup. We didn't see him yesterday. Honestly, yesterday when I hit that home run in the seventh inning, I thought that I had it. I thought that it was gonna. That was it. Game over, baby. And it was not that. And then
that's what's cool. You think about some of these
that's all right.
travel
Don't worry
teams
about
and
it.
guys that played together.
Take
and
it,
the
throw it away.
success they've had. Ray's got a Cy Young award, and Betts has got an MVP award.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Struck him out looking.
Let's go.
Anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now it's William Contreras. Next offering.
Ooh,
is
that's a
down
strike. Oh, I thought that was going to be in.
Next offering is fouled back.
2-1. Slider, sinker, knuckle, curve, circle change. Go a little slider off the plate here.
Down, nobody on. And that one missing low.
Huh. I'm surprised it was that far off.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
God, I'm looking right at the bottom of the zone. Okay, so that bottom of the zone, got to keep an eye on it, both from a pitching perspective and a hitting perspective. He is willing to call that low strike.
This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here
Here
at the ballpark.
is Eric
And on the mound
Lauers.
today, Eric Lauer.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just
whip
really
of over
a
2.
confident presence out there on the mound.
Now it's the
All
Mariners.
right, our hitting difficulty is still surprisingly high. We've been able to score some runs, crack some dingers.
And here it comes. Swung on, belted.
Lead off home run. Lead off home run. Lead off home run. Lead off opposite field home run. Let's go. Julio fucking Rodriguez.
It's his 6th home run of
He
the
is speed,
season,
he is
and
power.
The Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
Let's go. Okay, all we have to do now is hold on to the lead for 8 innings, all right? That's it.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
I'm going to guess that even though it was a home run, I'm late on that pitch. I was anticipating it either falling short of being a home run or just dropping in the zone in general. A four-seam fastball is at 95, a cutter at 91. That previous pitch we saw was at 89. I usually just read the high side. 12-6 curve tops out at 80, slider at 88, circle change at 90.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Lauer maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start.
Swings and
Go, 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 go. Oh, that was almost an achievement.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Okay.
3 for 9 of the series coming in. Fought off.
Bad
foul.
swing there.
One. Up the middle. Into the outfield base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Lucky that I was able to read that way.
Lead.
As soon as that ball got past the outstretched glove, should have tried to send him home immediately, but that's all right.
As much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Might be seeing a little bit of why they are 8-10.
There's a strike.
Oh, the Guardians traded with the Brewers. Interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one missed. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out.
Part of me wants to go up in the zone here, but he's had a couple of fastballs low.
And now the count is even. Here comes a pitch.
Oh, a little further up in the zone.
Contreras hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Evan White.
Here's Evan White.
All right, let's see if we can get Evan White a hit here. Really late on that.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And a big
Really late on that. Gross. I don't feel like I'm letting it go that early.
Confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
swings.
Oh, we got me with the 12-6 curve. I was looking low in the zone. I'm very susceptible to those pitches.
The pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Dylan Moore. First offering misses the mark. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Crawford,
we're going to send him home. It's up the line. Ribby single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Tom Murphy. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Pollock headed for the plate. One run across. Here comes Moore. He'll score as well. It's 5-0.
Gets the job
What in
done
the
as he
hell
brings
is
home the pair.
happening right
Really
now?
good swing right there. He got
What?
a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a
Nice
tad
job
bit
getting some
longer,
2-out
and he
damage
hit the
here. Put a
ball
couple of
on the
runs on the
screws.
board. Hit a lot of stuff off the end of the bat. Oh my God. They're going to the bullpen already.
Gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
The book isn't closed on him yet. Oh my God. 0.2 innings pitched.
New arm out of the bullpen, Adrian Hauser.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's going to be Ty France. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And first offering is
I gotta be able to destroy that fudge. Sinker at 96, a 12-6. Excuse me. Sinker at 96, a 4-seam fastball at 96 as well. Slider at 87, a 12-6 curve at 83. Circle change at 88.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Wade Miley up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss.
Really bad swing on that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one got a piece of him.
Wow.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Rodriguez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. First and second, 2 down. Swing.
Oh, darn.
Out to short.
So he'll be 1 for 2 with a home run. 925 XP game.
Come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the M's 5 and the Brewers nothing.
Oh boy.
Welcome back.
All right, got to stay locked in here. We had a good first inning here with
their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And a pitch.
I love when they say stuff like that when it's like the top of the second inning.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Now that's smacked to right center.
Hernandez with a beautiful catch there.
It in and there's one away.
But a solid first inning from Robbie Ray. We threw about 13 pitches. That's a 3-pitch at bat. That's what we want to see.
Tendencies, so you're not that surprised.
I'd say the latter because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys.
High inside
names,
fastball.
hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
I'm way too far outside. Wasn't able to snap it off the way I wanted to.
Swings and misses.
Got that one. A little surprising that one was the one, but
Well, he's really
I'll take it.
dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Keston Hira in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hernandez.
He did not move. I was trying to like get him to the ball.
Milwaukee.
Oh
Still
boy.
looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to number 2 hitter, Sam Haggerty. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Okay, that's fine.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that skips in the dirt. And now it's even up. And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2.
Okay, fouled that one off early. Yeah.
Righty to the plate. Missed inside with the curb.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
I made the facial expression like, ah, damn, like, what a strikeout. That's a bad strikeout.
With a single and a run scored so far. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-0. Now a screen.
Oh, just a little bit too much. Darn it.
Winker
That's a good piece of
makes the
contact.
catch.
It's just a
And there's one away.
little too much air.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
Hernandez.
Slice down the right side.
Really late on that one. Interesting.
Here comes the 0-1. Out there to center.
Under it again. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Winker hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
I got a little excited
Now
with
at the plate,
that.
he was a strikeout victim his first time.
The pitch out anime.
And a pop up
Fucking
right
Christ.
side, foul territory.
The sinker's just not.
And makes
It's
the
not
play,
going
and
the
that's
way
out
I
number
think it's going to
3.
go.
One
I think
left
it's
for
going to dive
Seattle. They
down,
hold a 5-0 lead.
and it's just been a little higher in the zone that I'm looking. So we get a walk there.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Ball 1, no strikes. Mitchell, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Popped in the air, left field. Pollock makes the grab, 1 away.
Nice grab by Pollock.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Now batting Michael Brasso.
Brasso.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
God, I
In
am
there, and it's 0-1.
left on
And because
these
of that
pitches,
big
huh?
power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
0-2 now. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 9.
Wait, what the hell? What?
Brian.
How does Aaron
Two
Savale?
outs, bases
They showed the
empty.
Brewers
Digging
logo.
in, Brian Anderson, 2 for 9 so far in the series. There's a strike. Anderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Bounced up the middle. Crawford. And that's the 3rd out.
Okay.
On in order are the
Mid
Brewers.
3.
It's
Feeling good
5-0.
here. Like to try and maybe pile on some more runs, but I feel like that's been how
Bottom of the inning. A.J. Pollock at the dish.
it's been part of the last couple of seasons of Mariners baseball here. Has been like that one big inning, and then just kind of a whole lot of nothing.
The right-hander back
And
to
we're
work.
in that
Ground ball up the middle.
danger of
On the
in
run,
danger of
throw
being
to
in that
first.
territory
And
today.
they take care of Pollock for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Of course, at bats like that aren't helping.
Moore.
And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore singled and drove in a run his first time through. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a
stop.
guy come up big like that,
I mean,
but
it's
you don't
fine.
necessarily
It would have been a
expect
strike either
it just
way.
energizes that
little
entire
late.
team.
If I'm on the sinker, I should be on the four-seam
Right-hander kicks,
fastball.
deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground.
That's a circle change. It was going to be outside of the
Throw to
zone.
first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the
Catcher
third.
number 2. Gone.
So here's Murphy now. Doubled in his first AB. Bounding ball here.
A
Rolls
bad
foul.
swing there. I am just late on that. That makes sense.
Left field. Yelich should have it. He's got it. And
Really
that'll end
early
the
on
inning.
that. Huh. Okay.
Nobody
Well,
left for Seattle as they are unable
not
to
doing a
add
whole
to their
lot here in these
5-0 lead.
last couple of innings offensively. I mean, it's a good substitution, like a good call to the bullpen there by the manager for the Brewers to go like, hey, we got to give somebody,
Back at T-Mobile
get somebody
Park,
else going here.
start of the fourth.
Or we're
Standing
just gonna
in
get
is
knocked
the
around a
power-hitting
bunch.
second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Terang.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
He's
And it's
very
been effective.
consistent with his command out there on the
I
mound,
imagine that we're gonna
consistently
see-
throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
We're going to see, oh, the ball was on his pants. That's why I'm so confused. A bunch of pitchers.
And now the lefty. And that one off
That could
the
be
outside
prove to be quite
edge.
the problem
Take.
for me here as this game goes along. Come on. It's all good.
Line drive caught.
Yeah, Aaron Savale hurls complete
now
game
it's
shutout
Christian
versus
Yelich.
Tigers. The Milwaukee
not gonna
Brewers
get
played
cheated
us
up there.
yesterday.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. It's
And you
0-1.
can see it right there.
The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I just kind of peppered that
He was
spot of the zone there.
over that one.
Yelich,
kept it
too good of a
simple,
player
played
to do
cover
that.
with the middle of the infield
No
and
big deal.
took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, William Contreras. And that's in there for strike one. Here's a tapper towards short. Crawford
Just take the
throws
one.
to first in
That's a
time.
good out. That's a
Got the
solid out.
Good sinker low in the zone right
It
there.
was
and
not gonna be a
produced
close
exactly
play
what he
at
was looking
second.
for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Adama.
Willie Adames stands in.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
in there for strike one.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Okay. I mean, it's not, but.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
All right, so we gave up the first hit of the game. No big deal. Easy peasy. We're through 4. That was a solid take on that out there. I was able to glance up to it. I saw that Yelich was probably about halfway between first and second, and just thought, you know what?
Bottom of the 4th.
Don't even worry about it.
Long ball threat, Ty France. Hauser back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Oh.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
That's a bad swing.
The pitch. On the ground, right side.
Bad swing.
Hero
Ooh,
takes it himself, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh.
It's in and out of his glove. But
still able to get the out. Fuck off.
Here's the center fielder, Sam Haggerty. Oh, great stop.
Oh, all right.
Over to first.
All right.
And they get
okay.
the out.
Not trying to suck, but it's been 3 scoreless innings. We've had 1 runner on since that first inning barrage.
Back here at the ballpark, here's Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse.
The wind and the pitch.
Winker.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball to strike. Check swing. No
That's
appeal.
a fucking strike. What do you not like about that spot, man?
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. The pitch. That misses the zone.
He wanted the
And now it's
sinker, but I
3-2.
didn't give it to him.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
All right, we're gonna have to try something a little bit different.
Here comes a 3-2. He goes down looking.
Pretty nice knuckle curve. Got the call in the bottom of the zone.
Probably could have gone either way.
I like it.
Hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
We'll be kind of in don't mess around territory here as this game goes along.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. And the first 2 set
They're
down
able
to
to
the
string
top
a
of the
couple of
field.
hits together.
Well,
We'll
he's doing a nice
start getting
job
some
of
arms up
keeping the
and
ball out of the
trying to get
air,
people-
lets the defense work behind
trying to get
him with
people
another
in there
ground
and-
ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell.
There we go.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a pitch. Swing and a
Got him
miss.
with the high fastball. Let's go.
And good work
5
there as he gets it
scoreless
1,
here.
2, 3.
As we hit the midway point. 5-0 Mariners. Explosive first inning. Unfortunately, have not done anything since.
Welcome back. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
There we
It
go.
looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Oh,
Bounced out to
no.
short. Adames.
Oh, that was a
Fires
2-0
over to first.
count.
1 up, 1 down.
What am I
That's what good seekers
doing? It was right
design
on the
to
bottom
do.
of the
Get a guy to roll
zone.
back a little bit,
There was
get
no
on the
reason to
ground,
swing at that
catch some
pitch.
worms while you're at it.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive, and there's
we
a
go.
hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Slap that.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Fouled off down the right side.
Nothing doing there. Real late fastball. Higher in the zone. Evan White does not have a hit yet this season.
The 0-1. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Hernandez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
Just outside.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball.
3-2.
So now 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see it.
Lucky to get a piece of that one and foul it away.
Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2
Alright,
aboard.
terrific plate appearance there for Evan
Do you
White.
think you could draw
Maybe
a
0
walk in
for
the
this
bigs if we
season,
gave
but
you
drawing a
enough
walk
at-bats?
every
Ooh,
now
that's
and
a
again
good
is pretty helpful. AJ
I
Pollock.
think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Dives. What a play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second.
Gotta be
And the hitter
fucking
ends up
kidding
on
me.
Third, but a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Dylan Moore up next.
Oh,
for the
I
Mariners.
love perfect
Singled
perfects
the
for
score
outs.
back in the first.
God
He's
damn
1
it,
for
that one
2.
looks so good. It was a 12-6 curve, a hanger.
That misses. And
It's gonna do some
1-0.
fucking damage.
It's the slider in there for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
It was high.
Contreras
I
makes
hate
the
everything.
grab, and
God
that'll end
damn
the
it.
inning. All right, we go to the top half
Fucking
of
damn
inning
it.
number
Christian
6.
Yelich.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Brasso. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Number 9, designated hitter, Ryan Anderson.
Mets are
And
only
here
from
is
5 down,
Ryan
and they won in
Anderson.
extras against the Dodgers. Damn.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. And he deals. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Right through there, got him. So
Yes.
he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to the
Next
top
up,
of the lineup
Brewers,
for the
Bryce
third
Terang.
time. This is where it starts to get a little dicey.
Terang.
Kinda know what
Measures
you're-
6
they know what they're
feet
looking
even,
for.
23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Next offering
There
is
we go.
in for a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll
That
find
part
is
of the
that
zone
a
has
lot of the
been
time the play's to
really
your back. You're
confusing
moving to
today.
your right, you've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop.
I had
Second
more
base,
time to
not
run
so
with
much.
Colton Wong. I hit the right stick way too soon. That one's on me.
Here's
problem.
Yelich at the dish. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. So now 1-2. Terang leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second.
Okay, we're gonna
Now
go to the
2 on
bullpen
with
here.
2 outs.
Yelich has had two of their 3 hits.
Contreras.
You know what? We have a day off tomorrow, so we'll get some of our.
And now it's going to be William Contreras.
Higher rated
And
arms
that's
up.
in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him on the corner. Got him on the corner. That was a very generous strike. His zone's been a little confusing. He's been real kind on the edges,
It's the M's 5. and
but
the
on some of the
Brewers
interior
nothing.
stuff is like not being great. But that's all right. I will take it. Get out of a minor jam there.
Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading
And
off
here's the
for the
catcher,
Mariners.
Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Way out front for strike 2. And the righty deals. Bounce to the right. Terang over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Ty France up next for the Mariners.
They brought this guy in, and he has just been dealing.
Into center and a base hit.
Did help
So
that there was
that
the
will bring up the top of the order with
diving
1
grab
away.
on a perfect.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, I
And
thought it
first
was going to be
offering
a.
is fouled off.
I thought it was going to drop, but
swing and a miss as he was out front. And 1-2. Righty delivers. That's ripped. Base hit. The throw into
Actually,
second.
almost
In
had the
there
force out at
safely.
second because of the jumping attempt
there.
there. Okay, good at bat by Julio Rodriguez.
2 on with 1 out. Sam Haggerty will hit next. And the pitch a little bit low.
Good take
Ball
right there.
1. And the 1-0. Rips one to right. Mitchell puts it away. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up a
It was a
base.
really bad
So
move.
2 away with runners at the
But
corners.
thankfully the throw was a little offline. Otherwise that was probably going to be a
JP
double play.
Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field.
That was bad.
Puts
That
the
was really
squeeze
bad.
on that
Damn it.
one, and that'll end the inning.
It's not what I wanted at all right there. Frick. He's getting tired, so his pitches are like
All set for the start of the inning.
wilder,
Here's the shortstop at
which
the
means
plate.
that there's like
Thomas.
almost feels like there's an equal likelihood that it'll be like a center cut meatball and like 8 feet off the plate, and I just am not reading it very well as far as where they are going to be. I'm
Lefty
getting
turns, kicks, deals.
I'm trying too hard to
In the air,
guess
left field. That one gets down for a hit.
like, oh shoot, this is
Runner
gonna be
aboard
a
to start the inning.
hanger. I should have brought in a new pitcher. I don't know why I left Robbie Ray in.
So
Whoops.
man aboard, and now the center fielder, Jesse Winker. Swing and a
Okay,
ground
all
ball.
right,
Middle, that's a
okay,
base
video
hit.
game. We can like relax with what we're doing
Throw
right now.
back in
You
quickly.
fucking
First and
cocksucker.
second now with nobody
Okay.
out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
The first baseman, Keston Hiura.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to
Okay,
make the
well,
move.
put myself in a
That'll
bit
do
of a
it for Robbie
predicament
Ray,
here, but we're
and he
fine.
was very
Everything's gonna be
good.
okay.
They'll be happy with
Even
that,
if we give up a
no
run or
doubt.
two, we
They'll
still
be
have a
back with new
lead.
pitcher.
We're all right. Ray pitched 6 pretty strong innings. You know, I noted it when we got to that top of the lineup. It was the 3rd time through. They talk about it a lot in the commentary. That's where the OPS jumps up and the average jumps up. So they know what they're looking for. Do tend to be pretty aggressive, or I do tend to be fairly predictable. And now we're in kind of an annoying situation where I'm bringing in a pitcher with runners on, which is not what I want to do. Because then the rhythm's all thrown off, but we'll bring in a new pitcher in the 8th. It's all good. No big deal. Well, late on that one. Go ahead and run that sinker back.
Keston Hiura up to hit now. 0-1.
It's a generous strike off that outside corner.
Adames, the lead runner at
Hasn't-
second. Winker on at first with nobody out. Fouled
Late?
off. He was late.
Go right back to it.
0-2 now. And that's downstairs.
I mean,
and
that's a good
outside.
take right there.
Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Getting a little frustrated here with
velocity
this.
in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That's
Haggerty.
towards center. Haggerty right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Okay. All of a sudden, these batters are experts in their field.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. On the ground, could be 2. Toss to White, and he's out.
I thought he caught that. I think I'm only getting 1 there regardless because of the speed of the 99 speed. But I thought that was a liner. So let's take a look at that replay. Where did that hit? Oh, right in front of him. Oh, darn. Okay, that would explain why I was so confused. It's going to make contact right there. Okay. All right, no big deal. So let's see. He's a 99 speed, so it's a late preload on the throw. You can see him actually looking towards second base. It's kind of a late rotation all around, it looks like. He would have been there in time. Out. Let's say it's there. It's okay. It's okay.
That's in there. 0-1.
But we're good. Everything is fine. Didn't need to make this like as
And delivers outside.
dramatic as I am making it, but we will be okay.
At the belt and fires.
And we're just like that. We're out of the inning.
White makes
Okay.
the catch.
All
and
right.
it's over.
Okay. Woo. Should have put in a new pitcher at the top of the 7th inning. They came in, immediately got 2 hits. I felt like a couple of the fielding plays I've played it safe. I've been rewarded for playing it safe, which feels nice. And they're going to do me a favor here and bring in a left-handed pitcher, which really helps me because I have just a boatload of right-handed
So now it's the
right-handed
cleanup
guys.
hitter,
So
Teoscar Hernandez. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses.
And he throws a
And that's
cutter
ball 1.
wide. Okay.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Joel
Aaron
Paez
Ashby.
getting ready to go.
He's
Ashby
also a
warming
lefty.
up as well.
Cutters at 87, circle change at 85, 4-seam at 92, slider at 81.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off left side.
Real early on that slider. Okay. I should be on time as far as the 4-seam fastball is concerned, but I would not be
Lefty
surprised if I
ready
end up a
and
little
1-1.
early on it.
And that one
That's
fouled off.
Just early. Sweeping curve at 76. God damn.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Ripped on a line. And it's into the gap. Now he turns and
One
heads
that
for
was just a
second.
little
In safely. It's a double. And his
too
second
far
hit.
in the...
Seeing some good
He
swings
tried to
from
double
him
up
right
on
now
that
with
pitch, and he got
consecutive
punished
extra
for it.
base hits. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Evan White up next for the Mariners. Out front and foul to the left side.
Got too aggressive there. Actually, Evan White doesn't have the power that I thought he did. Okay, gotta settle down. Gotta settle down.
Runner at
That's cutter
second,
all the way
nobody out.
late on an 84-mile-an-hour fastball or cutter. Gross. That's a good foul off pitch.
And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Should have been a double, but hey, we'll take a little ribby single there. That'll work.
Two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Should have been able to send him for 2, but it's not that big of a deal.
And at first, A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
First pitch
He
doesn't
sure
find the
was.
zone.
Perfect.
White on at first, nobody out.
Bad swing.
The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Really early on a cutter there. Everything's been inside.
Got him swinging.
Got me with that changeup.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Moore in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that.
That is a 4-pitch walk that I threw away.
And the 3-1. On the ground to third. Grabs it barehanded to first. To first.
That
and
is
he
a
beats it.
base
Everyone's
hit.
safe.
Let's go. Pretty terrible contact there. All right, so the result's still the same. Just a different way of getting there. 2 on, 1 out.
And throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
I mean, it's a really nice throw on the run there.
One man gone. Now the Mariners catcher, Tom Murphy. On the ground to third, and a base hit. White around third. He will score. It's 7-0.
We're getting real lucky here. Would have loved any number of these hits in the last couple of games that might have swung the tide in my favor.
Keep it fair down the line.
Jansen jump comes on now.
So they are going to bring in
3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Ty France up next for the Mariners.
4-seam at 94, slider at 84, 12-6 at 81, circle change at 90.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And that one pulled foul.
Touch later on that, and it's maybe down for some.
Next
Some
pitch
damage
way
here.
upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And here it comes. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those.
Could have advanced, but probably didn't really need to worry about it.
It's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That's in for a strike.
Okay.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next one is off the plate. Yeah, the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one ripped.
Damn it.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it.
I mean, good pieces of contact on those last couple.
So it's 2 runs on 4 hits.
They did unfortunately result in outs, not able to push the lead much or any further past
7,
the
and the Brewers
7-0 lead that we have, but it's fine. I mean, we've seen better hits get outs.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson.
Up the middle. And it gets by him. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can.
To Crawford for 1. Throw to first, safe.
Yeah, I held for a second before preloading that second throw because I have had the game kind of fuck me on the first one, so I made sure it was out of
Christian Yelich, the next to hit. This guy with big
out of the
time
hand of the
power
second
and an
baseman
elite defender.
before preloading it with Crawford.
In for a strike. Strike
That's
one.
fine.
Terang leads off first with 1 away.
That caught way too much plate. I like the idea. Real bad execution.
And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And it's even up.
Tried to backdoor.
That was
with
better.
That slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch though.
Next one misses. Full
Just
count now.
low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there's ball 4.
That one was bad. That one felt bad coming out of the
Man, that's a
hand.
tough one to take.
Fuck me. All right, let's see if we can get
New pitcher
Paul
for the
Sewald to come
Mariners,
in.
Paul Sewald.
They're not making it
He
easy
last
here in
pitched
this
2 days
backstretch of the
ago.
game. The hitters all of a sudden have like decided to tighten up and like I'm not executing. Paul Sewald stats not great. We'll see if we can I mean that's a strike, but okay. See if we can do something here.
Contreras in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
I don't know. I mean, that's like a really, really good pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I feel a little bit lucky that even that second pitch was a strike.
Good eye right there.
That's perfect. It's fucking perfect, and it's
Runners at first and second
All
with
right.
1 gone. Next pitch is
I
outside.
fucking
Last couple
hate
of pitches
you.
breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants
Wow,
to go
this
back
is
there.
a
This guy.
fucking
And
disaster.
that'll load the bases.
What is happening? There's no reason. I don't need to make this as dramatic as I'm making it.
Adames batting with 1
That is a
down.
dot of
Takes a
fastball.
strike. The next offering misses.
Where
1-1.
is your fucking slider, dude?
1 out,
Are
bases
you
full.
fucking serious?
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score to third. Not in time.
I don't get it. He hasn't hit a fucking slider in the zone. God damn this
These days, most outfielders
fucking
play pretty
game.
deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Left-hand batter waits. In there at the knees for a strike. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Now 1-2. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. To second, there's one. Double play. And
What?
that'll do it for the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2
That
hits,
is
no
garbage.
errors,
That
and
is
runner left.
fucking
One
garbage.
half of inning number 8 straight
Jesus.
ahead. It's the Mariners 7 and the Brewers 2.
I feel lucky to even have that opportunity to get a double play.
Back in Seattle, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite-level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Little seeing eye grounder there.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
So a man aboard, and here is J.P. Crawford. Swings through
Don't
that
swing
one.
at that. Stop
0-1.
swinging at the pitch out.
Next offering way off the plate. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Haggerty over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Kicks and fires. The punch out there. 2 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Evan White.
That's all right.
That one finds the corner,
Okay.
and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is back. And in one hops the wall. Haggerty coming home. Terang with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate.
All right, at
It's
least got
8-2.
one of those runs back.
On the board and picks up an
Evan
RBI
White with his
for a
first
really
double.
Nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple.
This is a
of steps
surprisingly
out of the
close
box.
play at the plate.
You'll
Nice
feel
arm
real
out there
good
in
about
right
that one.
field.
A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. That one down the line and foul ball. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bad.
Makes the
Oh,
play, and it's
darn.
out number 3.
Real early on the slider. Darn it. That's all
Run
right.
on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Brewers 2. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Keston Hiura.
Keston.
Seawald, a 6'3 righty, 32 years old, and he was a 10th round pick
That's
back
the first
in 2012.
Slider strike that he's thrown, and it was
Pitch.
awful.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Stop trying to throw the ball.
But
Up next for
he did
Milwaukee,
such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Mitchell stands in now and watches strike one.
If you're going to get something going,
Not a
this is the
great
time to
pitch.
do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Oh, fuck off.
Next
Sailed
offering
on me?
upstairs. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike three. Man at first, down to third baseman, Mike
the
Brasso.
third baseman, Mike Brasso.
In the first pitch, misses for
Oh
ball
my
one.
God. Where is your slider, man?
One gone in the inning. Pitch misses.
That's a
2-1.
strike. God damn it. Your zone is terrible.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike
And that
two.
slider was awful.
2-2. And another ball.
That pitch was terrible. Oh, I'm getting so frustrated with this bullshit.
The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and he's
Out. Got him. Let's go. Terrific throw, Sam Haggerty. Let's fucking go.
Former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
Next is the designated hitter, Brian Anderson. That one's
There
in
we
there
go.
on one.
Not really sure why that's a strike, but all right.
On the ground, right side.
Game.
On the first, ball game. And the Mariners.
Game got kind of wily there at
salvage
the
finale of
between the
this
7th
three-game
and 9th.
series.
Ray's going to pick up the win. We got off to such a terrific start that it didn't really matter.
Scoring runs, just
But that's where it gets pretty frustrating, honestly.
Took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire
I made some good
outstanding
defensive
crew here at
decisions that
MLB
that
Show.
ended up benefiting
I'm
me.
John Shambi saying so long.
Hey, the Brewers win the series, but we at least salvage a game. Got off to a much better start this time. Chased their starting pitcher. Then there's the second pitcher they brought in, like, really gave me some trouble. But then we got into, like, the bullpen. Toward the end of the game, we were able to do a little bit more damage. Had some nice pieces of contact. One of them was absolutely robbed. It's actually this play right here. This was a perfect that got robbed. And we had a couple of good pieces of contact later in the game that just went right to the defender. Not a bad game. Got a little frustrated with myself there in the middle part. You're going to see here as we get the final screen. Big old goose eggs between innings 2 and 6, where my frustration was starting to get up there a little bit. It's like, come on, I can't hit anything. I'm starting to struggle. Ugh, that sucks. But we picked up a couple in the 7th. Got one of those 2 that we gave up back in the 8th, and then we were able to take care of business in the 9th. We did load the bases in the 8th, which kind of sucked. But like I said, we gave up 9 hits, but all of those were, I think 8 of those 9 were like past the 5th inning. Like, we gave up more hits in the back part of the game than we did in the front part. Robbie Ray is going to get charged for 5 hits. So maybe I am misremembering, but either way, Robbie Ray gets your win, and he pitched 6 strong innings, 5 hits, struck out 9, no walks, no earned on his line. Got into some trouble late in the game, but made some good decisions. Played it safe in a couple of spots. There was one point where could have tried to go for the double play, but it didn't look great, so just took the out there. And then we were rewarded with a pop out in the foul territory, and we were able to get out of the inning without any damage. Even when we got the bases loaded, I think that was about the only time that we gave up any runs, but we still, I was able to maintain a level of calmness. I mean, that's how it's been against this Milwaukee team, and even against the Cleveland team, of these, not like me playing a very bend but don't break style of defense and kind of bending and getting a little crack in my strategy where they just get a little bloop shot and they're able to score some runs. But overall, a pretty good game. Julio Rodriguez, 2 for 5. He had the solo home run to lead things off, and I felt good from there. Tom Murphy was 2 for 4 with a double. He knocked in 3 runs himself, which is great. Haggerty was 2 for 4 with a double and scored twice. Evan White was 2 for 4. He had a double, knocked in a couple of runs, and scored once himself. We chased Eric Lauer in the first inning. He pitched .2 innings. He gave up 6 hits. He struck out 1, no walks, 5 earned on his line. So the losing streak ends at 2. Not quite the heartbreak city that it has been the last couple of games, especially yesterday's game. But it did get a little more tense than I thought it would after that 7th inning. I should have brought in a new pitcher, period, every single inning. I love to gamble, and then I get irritated when it doesn't work, and it's like, you know how this works. It's 2 times through the lineup. Once you get into the 3rd time, which for us was the top of the 6th inning, switch your pitcher out. Or bought it like right at the 6th into the 7th, whatever it was. Switch your pitcher out in the 7th. Switch him out in the 8th. Switch him out in the 9th. Stop doing this weird thing where you're bringing in pitchers, but they have runners on, so then you're out of rhythm with how they normally pitch. Set myself up for success. Avoid the irritation and just be more successful in my own whatever. We get an 8-2 victory today, which is a 6-run victory. Could have taken a couple of those runs and maybe sprinkled them into yesterday's game or Monday's game, and maybe one of those hits that goes down the line, or a shot and a double into the outfield that doesn't get caught. But hey, that's okay. We're playing a better quality of opponent. We have a higher difficulty. We are at the tippity top of the pitching and defensive difficulty. We're sticking around in the I think the pitching or the hitting difficulty went up last night or today, one of those two. So that is a positive as well. We're staying in that. We're not sliding down. We slid down a little bit, and then you get a home run. And you slide down a little bit. You get some base hits. Slide down. It's all good. Feels great to get a win. We're going to see St. Louis Friday through Sunday. So come hang out for game 1 of that series Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Then we'll have Monday off, and then we will be in Philadelphia and then Toronto, and then we'll have another Monday off, and then we'll be in Oakland, and that will start a stretch of division play, including our first crack at the Houston Astros, who we are usually fighting for first place with. Whew. There you go. Jake Schneider, he's no longer injured. I don't know what that means. He's not on the Mariners. He's in AAA. Who cares? Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game. Here's a quick look at the standings. We hold a 1-game lead over those Astros. The Angels looking pretty good at 10-8. The Rangers holding their own at 9-9. The Athletics are 0-10 in their last 10 games. They were 5-5. Everybody was right in that 6-5 to 5-5 category or range, and the Athletics are just completely falling apart. If you'd like to watch them continue to slide down the standings and continue to see us at the top, number 1, baby, you can scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos every single day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Baseball in the evening. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you Friday for Game 1 against the St. Louis Cardinals. Good sports, and go Mariners.